We're live. Pull up with your scrambled eggs, get your cup of coffee, and join us from the 808 Breakfast Banter.
Morning, team.
Good morning. We are live. We're here. 2 viewers on. Got your coffee? Who's our viewers? Leave a comment if you're one of the first viewers. 5. Morena team, happy Tuesday. Sore legs Tuesday because of heavy back squats. Monday. Who else is feeling me? But tender this morning, but we're good. We're here. WOD 2's been released.
Yep. And we trialed WOD 1 yesterday.
Yes, we had. How did you go yesterday off after WOD 1? Let's just go straight into that.
Oh, straight in. So
morning, team.
No love. Okay, so so I made some real basic kind of little errors, but I did it in 3:30, so on 3:30, and but you can go way faster than that. I just was kind of a little bit slow off the gate, and then I tried to kind of speed up. So
yeah.
Just a couple little hacks from yesterday, guys. Use a girls bar with 10s on either side. Much easier to recycle. There's no rules against it, so definitely do that.
Yeah.
And then go a little bit slower on the road than you think, because your legs blow up a little bit, especially if you use it especially if you're a taller athlete. You're probably not going to muscle snatch it like a shorter athlete will, because they're not so far for them to go. So you're probably going to power snatch a little bit, so you're going to be dipping under, so your legs will start to blow up a little bit. So those are those things. I definitely say that everyone will get into the 40s. It'll just be how far into the 40s. That we have a really good suspicion that Luke Fiso and a couple of others did get into the 50s, but only just. So 40 cows is a good one. Andrew King, our friend over in Aussie, he got into the 40s. Cows, he was 36 cows in when the time cap, so you're 4 cows off from finishing that.
So it's a doozy, eh?
Yeah, it's a doozy. Like it's it'll tickle your nuts a little bit.
Yeah,
for sure. So, but it was good. I think pretty much most of our guys, we only did up to the 2 rounds because we're going to do it properly tomorrow. So it's just a gauge for everyone to feel.
Yeah.
And probably the last big thing is make sure you're really warmed up before starting. So I would say you probably need a good 20 to 30 minute warm up.
Yeah.
Getting everything really warm. You pretty much want to be sweating before you start, so that you're not going in cold and have that kind of like that hit of lactic burn, and then you got to spend next 2 or 3 minutes trying to get through it before you kind of get into it. So I would say definitely have a really good warm up. Prior.
No, that's cool. And WOD 2 is out. Have you got the workout on you, or
WOD 2
give us a quick brief on that?
So WOD 2 is a 16-minute chipper. All right, so it starts off with just off the top of my head, 9 bar facing burpees first up.
Yeah.
So 9 bar facing burpees. It then goes into 15 wall balls and then 23 deadlifts.
Yeah.
And
at what weight?
90 kilos for the guys at the start, and I think it's 70 for the girls or 50 for the girls, something like that. I can't remember. But then it basically goes up in 10 kilo increments or 20 kilo increments each time, especially for the guys. I think the guys' top weight is 190. The girls' top weight is 130. So there's a weight change.
Yeah. So after each round of 9 bar facing burpees, 15 wall balls, and 23 deadlift, do you change your weight?
Yeah, you change your weights.
Right.
So you got a weight change every round. Obviously, the reps decrease. They decrease by 4, but the weights increase by 20 kilos. For the guys, I think for the girls, it's 10.
Yeah.
I think from memory. So, but it is heavy. Like it's going to get real heavy real quick. So I got some little tips and tricks that I think just off the top of my head without testing it. Basically, here we go. Right. So first up, make sure you're really warmed up before you start this. Don't go in cold. You want to be definitely deadlifting, if not up to maximal weight that you're going to be doing, not far off it, so that you've had that weight in your hands, and it's not going to be a surprise once you get to it. Because you're going to be fairly warmed up as you go through the workout, it won't be too much of a surprise, but you get some confidence under your belt before you start. So you want to make sure you warm up your deadlift. You want to make sure you warm up your squat for your wall balls and also your burpees. With the burpees, you want to be pacing it. You don't want to be sprinting those burpees. It'll be nice and smooth. Pretty much how you start the set should be how you finish the set. So nice and smooth. I think we worked out about 30 seconds to 45, depending on where you are in the workout. That'll be how long your 9 bar facing burpees will be. Wall balls should be unbroken. I know for our guys in here, they should be unbroken. We do a lot of wall balling, so 15 is a really relatively easy number for our guys to hit. To the 10-foot target, if you're a bit of on the shorter side, you're going to have to really thrust out of the squat position. Probably have to get onto your toes. For you taller athletes, it's going to be all right. This is definitely a taller person's workout, for sure. If you're a taller athlete, you are going to go really well on this. For your deadlifts, all right, so once you've done your wall balls and deadlifts, a cumulative total time will be probably about 8 to 9 minutes, roughly, with changes with those movements. So you're probably only going to get about 7 to 8 minutes on the deadlifting, with all the deadlifts, and there's 70 odd deadlifts to do to get
Damn.
through. So it's a lot. Your first set's 23 at 90 kilos for the guys, which is not a huge amount of weight for a lot of us, but you'll blow up pretty quick. If you have back issues or you have trouble with your back, one, you're going to make sure you have a belt on the whole time. Two, you probably want to dump and go right from the start and just go fast with it, right? That'll just save you a little bit. If you're comfortable with recycling, I would probably break it up, go like into 2 sets, so maybe 12 and 11. So do 12, drop, reset, 11. Once I've done my 11, once I've done my first set of 23, I would then put the weights on for the next round. That'll be my rest, and then I would then get into the burpees, wall balls, do the next set. Once I finish the next set, then increase the weight. That'll be my rest period, and then go again. That's how I would do it. The other way you would do it is that you would do your burpees, your wall balls, your deadlift, go back to burpees, wall balls, and then rest by changing the plates, and then going into your next set of deadlifts, and then you can follow that sequence. For me personally, I don't like that, but for some people they do, so you can do either or. And the last thing I would suggest, or the last 2 things, one, do an under and over grip, so overhand, underhand grip. All right, that'll just save you a little bit as opposed to doing both overhand. And the real trouble area is going to be the sets of 15, 11, and 7. Those are your danger areas for injury, because that's a real high volume at a fairly decent weight. So you've got to be really careful with that. So just watch out for those. Once you get past the 7s, you've only got 3 deadlifts. Yes, they're heavy, but you can have a bit of time with that. But that set of 7 at 160, 170. The 7 is that's heavy.
That's
7 reps. That's heavy, and you're going to be blowing the gasket as well. So.
And how long is that?
16-minute cap. So can it be finished? If you're a really strong, good deadlifter and you're fairly fit, yes, you'll finish. If not, and you might cap out, you're going to cap out, but still have a crack at some of those heavier lifts.
What would you be for an average athlete?
Yeah.
Like myself, a bit above average. I'd get my looks over the line. Just saying. But for an average athlete, 16 minutes is kind of short. What would be your tip? What would be your round that you would tell me that I could get to or work towards?
7s definitely.
So that would be anything after my 7s is a bonus. So
actually getting into 7s would be the bonus.
Okay.
So finishing 11, getting into 7s.
Okay.
I think would be a fairly, for, if this is your first time and you're not a great deadlifter or you're just a mum and dad type sort of athlete and you're just having this for a crack, definitely try and finish 11s. Yeah. Get into the 7s.
Yeah.
If not, if you're a really gun athlete and you're really trying to make it to the nets, whether you're in scaled or whatever, you should definitely be looking at getting into the 3s. But it'll really be how you manage that danger area, which is a set of 15 through to 7. That's the most risk where you're going to hurt yourself. Not to mention you've just WOD 1 is a lot of hinging. This is a lot of hinging, so I wouldn't do these back to back. I wouldn't do them on a Wednesday, WOD 1, and then Thursday do WOD 2. Give yourself a little bit of a break.
Oh yeah.
So you can kind of recover and give your back a bit of rest, because this is a back intensive workout. Personally, I love this workout. Yeah. I think this is awesome. This is kind of like my jam.
Yeah, definitely.
WOD 1, not so much my jam.
Well, that's WOD 2 for you.
Yeah. So those are my tips and tricks.
Well, keep an eye out. I know that Levi and Kenny are going to be throwing down, doing a little tester on WOD 1. Haven't had a chat to them yet about WOD 2, so keep an eye out for that. What else have we got for Tuesday morning? Faith loves it. She's excited. I'm excited for you too, bub.
Yeah. Yeah, Faithy will do a ride on this.
Hey, someone's just invested in a little scooter. Do you know any scooter tricks? The bar over here has, what is it? It's one of those
I've got a
scooters.
9, it's called a 9-bot electric scooter.
9-bot electric scooter. What do you got? Nah,
Yeah.
jokes.
So,
So it's a hack, obviously.
Yeah, just because the cost of fuel is going
Yeah.
up, I'm like, screw this. So
Yeah.
So it's 3.6 Ks from my house to here.
Yeah.
And I've already got the route checked out, so I can go up to it's like 40k an hour going downhill.
Yeah,
It goes pretty
wicked.
fast.
Wicked.
But my helmet doesn't fit, so I got to get a new helmet because my head's too big.
We need to get you like a full bodysuit.
So and it's really cool because it's got neon lights underneath it, so it flashes like a disco. And then it's got a big flashlight at the front, and then it's got rear lights so that I can be on the road.
That's me.
Yeah, and
that is a major hack, though. I hope they build a pathway down from here to Greenhithe, because that would be perfect. Then you'll see both of us at the intersection.
Yeah. I'm going to time it, so I might go down on Saturday, like for the comp squad. I might bring it down there, and because there won't be many cars on the road, and I can test how long it'll take me to get here. Because I'm going to have a bag on as well. So there is a weight limit. I think it's like 110 kilos. So I'm going to be right on the cusp.
You are going to be the cusp, especially with 3 pairs of socks in your bag.
FYI, thank you, Fee. I put my socks in the micro just before.
Yes.
My feet are way better.
Yeah, we can, as you can tell, we're all tucked into the corner because it's freezing.
Yeah.
And as we all know, it is school holidays.
Yeah.
What has everyone got planned for the kids? Do you know of any free events that we could take the kids to, or you did mention that you just bought the kids tickets to
Moscow Circus.
Yes.
Yeah, on Friday.
I've seen lots of posts about that.
Yeah.
Everyone's been saying that it's quite a good show.
Yeah, well, it looks really good. I talked to Carly today, and she said it was a good show.
Is there animals in it? I don't want to go if there's animals in it.
Well, I don't know if there would be, because I think they've been stuck here since.
I like all good to put humans in cages, but animals, nah.
I know they've got
my jam.
motorbikes and trapeze artists and clowns. I know that.
Are your kids scared of clowns?
Yes, so goes to me, Dad, this is my favorite circus. And I was like, oh, awesome. And she goes, but I'm scared of clowns. I was like, okay, but they're my favorite. Okay. I said, don't worry, Dad's going to be right next to you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. So is there animals? If you've been, let us know. But again, at school holidays, any free events? Like, is there any, I don't know, outdoor events?
Oh,
obviously
it's
not
illegal
for this
to have
weather.
animals now.
What is? Who said
Carly.
that? Oh, that's good. I'm stoked about that. Maybe I can go. Wait, lol. Battery's gonna die. Paint the Earth is fun. Yeah, but it's so expensive.
What is Paint the Earth?
It's like that place down there and they just paint rocks.
Oh, really?
Or we could just go collect some rocks and paint them ourselves. At New World. Oh, of course you low-key wanted to go. Or we could just come to your house and bake cupcakes and, do a little convoy of children. Yes, okay. We'll put you in the circus.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, let us know if you've got any plans for the school holidays. Have you got any plans?
No.
Besides that,
I've got that. I might be going to Taupo.
Yes, that's right.
Talking to mate Vivi, go see his newborn boy Tate.
Yeah.
Go down there. I think we've got your
housewarming
and Ben's birthday.
Yes.
We have a ton of birthdays tomorrow. Mr. Burke and Mrs. Turnbull.
Yes.
You guys have got your birthdays.
Oh, those are some big burpees.
Yeah.
That's a big set of burpees.
I think Claire's 40.
Jesus.
I think she's 40. 40 or 39. 40 or 39.
Nice.
And Mr. Burke is... He be in his 30s?
No, surely not. I'm older than him.
Mr. Burke?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
He's same age as Jamie?
No.
Yeah, because Joe and Jamie went to school together. They must be roughly the same age.
Okay. 20s. Late 20s. Well,
yeah, but I think we got
Hey, no, I wanted to, that question that I asked you just before?
Oh.
Yeah. Would you comment in the comment section? I want to know what everyone thinks. If you could have a season, I know I keep going on about the weather, but if you could have a season and one of the seasons was tornadoes and hurricanes and the other season is earthquakes and flooding, what season would you choose out of those? And it was just normal. It was like your normal winter, but it was like tornadoes and hurricanes. What season? I want to know. I'm really interested. I was thinking about this in the car with all the torrential rain, and I looked over at Fee and I was like, what would you choose? It was quite hard.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you went floods in that, you'd probably have a house that survived. But I hate the rain, so I'd probably take my chances with a tornado, and hopefully my house didn't get demolished.
Yeah, but like, see, that's what you would prep for. You would know, oh, it's hurricane season. Or knuckle down the hatch.
Or build a house on the ground.
Yeah, that's what most of those houses have, though, right? They have like those basement.
But
there's
like,
a Simpsons episode of it.
Yeah, but you can even like have it so that you got to go underground for your house, so that the ground is your roof.
See, now we're talking.
That would be the hack.
That's the futuristic stuff that I'm talking about.
Yeah, because if it goes over you, right? If the tornado goes over you, it's just like, oh. Look.
But is it not going to pick you up? No. Oh yeah. Okay. No, I was going to counteract that. But
yeah, because you'd also have it like 3 or 4 meters below the ground.
Yeah.
Right, so that it'd be fine.
Like a little bunker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, everyone's going tornadoes and hurricanes. B, earthquakes and flooding because I hate the wind.
That's because your hair goes afro out.
Like in some states in America, they have like a hurricane season.
Yeah, it's in the middle. It's like Dakota.
And like, is it Florida?
Yeah. No, Florida has like the hurricane, the storms.
Yeah.
The big like the coastal hurricanes, but the inland, like Dakota, Montana, and around there, they have those big ass like twisters.
And there's people that like storm chasers.
Yeah.
That's like an actual thing.
That'd be actually pretty buzzy. Like that'd be pretty cool.
I reckon I'd get low-key addicted to it.
Yeah. Like especially driving it and like chasing it, and then when it turns directions, because you're stuck on roads.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
That movie Twister, have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what revs it up even more, because it's like, oh, you could do that.
That's like when they had that real big amount of storm type sort of weather-based movies that came out.
Yeah, but those are all happening.
Yeah.
Like the Deep Blue Sea. Was it Deep Blue Sea or no, Deep Impact with the tidal wave?
Oh, yeah. That was Deep Impact.
Is it Deep Impact? Someone back me up on that.
No, 2012, isn't it? Isn't it 2012?
Oh, and 2012. There's that one.
Yeah, with the big weather catastrophe coming. Yeah.
I had a period where I'd watch heaps of videos of storm chasers. Random. That is so random.
Yeah.
Just looking through her YouTube channel and storm chasers. Random. Anyways, I'll get this quote up. We'll have a quick short one.
Yeah,
for your Tuesday. It's cold, and my laptop's gonna die. All
right.
Page 60.
Queen Victoria. We are not interested in the possibilities of defeat.
No, we're not. Thank you, Queen Elizabeth. You have a good day. Good day to you. Good day to you all.
Is it less of like a quasi-Irish Indian
I don't know. It was just like I was trying to sound proper. Anyways, team, thanks for joining us this morning. Again, if you need any help with any of the online qualifiers, shout out. We're all here. Other than that, have a good day. Keep warm, stay safe, and we'll see you all tomorrow morning. Ka kite.